Hey guys, welcome back to Life Release, where we talk about life and death and everything in between. So I'm editing the video that you're about to watch right now. And I felt like I filmed it earlier this morning, and I felt a little like I sensed that I'm struggling a lot, and my voice has like a slow cadence. So I kind of felt like I needed to come on here and liven you guys up before you watch the video, because you're gonna start going and dozing off. That wasn't my intention, but I still want to put it out there because, again, I'm on this journey with you guys, and I'm learning right along, and I think it's important to put my work out there and have it seen by you guys, so you guys can give me suggestions about what I can do to get better, and if I'm on the right path, that's also good to know. So I'm basically talking about why it is never too late to start something new. I don't care if you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, it doesn't matter. It's never too late to start. And that's kind of the topic and what I'm trying to reiterate over and over and over through this whole journey. So that's basically what I'm trying to describe and explain to you guys. Being that I'm in a field that deals with a lot of death, I have my own thoughts as to why we sometimes feel like we're running out of time, when really we don't know how much time we have left. So we could be on this earth for another 5 weeks or 50 years. We don't know. So not letting things paralyze us, not letting fear paralyze us is so important. And knowing that just because you're not starting at an early age in something in your teens and 20s and 30s, it doesn't mean that it's too late for you if you're older than that. Knowing that you still have time on this planet, so there is still time to get some work done. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you later. Today I wanted to talk about why it's never too late to get started. Being in the profession that I'm in, I'm constantly thinking about my own mortality, and I'm thinking about if I'm living my life the way I'm supposed to. Am I following my purpose? We are constantly going through life worried and anxious about either not getting started or wasting time doing something that we don't love. So this is something that we all struggle with. I, for a long time, didn't feel confident enough to be able to speak about what's important to me. I'm thinking probably a good 10 years I've been wanting to start something, but I've hesitated because of my own fears and insecurities. So I want to make it completely clear that if you feel like you need something in your life, starting a plan or a purpose is something that's going to be calling on you for a very long time, and that fear or the anxiety is not going to go away just because you're suppressing it. Just know that there are plenty of people out there, successful people, who got a late start. Julia Child was 50 before she made her big break. Henry Ford, it took him many years to the age of 45 to actually come to be known for his breakout model car that changed the entire American industry. And I don't know if many of you know this show, but it's called Little House on the Prairie. A very, very cute show. I watch all the reruns now because it's such a great show with wonderful meaning. But Laura Ingalls Wilder, the actual author of these stories, wasn't known until about the age 65, when people started noticing her work, and then they turned it into a show called Little House on the Prairie, based on her life as growing up on a farm. And there's so many other examples of people who are starting their career paths. They're having success in their later years, and if they thought that they were going to not be successful because of their age, we would have missed out on a lot of good work. But people are persistent and they continue doing what they love until eventually they get noticed. It's not work at all because you're doing it from a place of love, and you would be doing it for free if you had to, because that's where that love and creativity comes from, doing something that you love. So it may seem like it might be too late for you, or starting an online business, or posting videos, or starting a blog. You may think that it's not a good time because there's just it's oversaturated. There's a lot of people getting started every single day. Everybody needs somebody different. Not everybody can listen to Tony Robbins, or not everybody can listen to Oprah. Not everybody could listen to the Dalai Lama. Everybody has their own way of learning, and it's all about variety. As humans, we love variety. So don't let how many people are in a certain profession or field that you're trying to get into, if you feel like it's oversaturated, it doesn't matter. You still have to get in there and find a way for you to stick out, and find a way that you're able to stand out amongst the sea of people, or entrepreneurs, or business people. How are you going to stick out? How are you going to call the attention of your audience, your public? Because it's through your words, your art, your photography, your cooking. It is all coming from your creativity, your heart, your soul, and not everybody can deliver it like how you can. So it would be such a waste of talent or inspiration for you to hold it in, thinking that nobody is going to appreciate your message. Like, you don't know that, because if we're already starting a journey already saying that it's not going to work, well, then it's not going to work. But you have to start from the very beginning, and from there you build a momentum, and you keep going, and you realize that every single day when you wake up, you're going to be doing your best. You're not going to be just going through the motions. You are going to be delivering the best product that you have possible, and people are going to respond to that. People are going to appreciate your word, your message, your vision, your product, whatever it is that you're doing. People are going to appreciate that, and they're going to start caring about you because they see how much you're caring about that product to give to people. That's good. A good way to do business with people is you give them a product that you stand behind 100%. You're not selling something that's going to easily, fall apart or not work. But you just have to keep going, and you have to believe in yourself, and you have to trust. So I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. It is never too late. Until you take your last breath, there is still hope for something. You can still be a part of something. You can still stand for something. You could still begin something. So don't ever think that your age dictates whether you can start or not. It is all up to us. And some of us, we are late bloomers and we start later on. Other people figure it out very, very early, and that's fantastic. But we are all on our own timeline. And just because we're not as successful as somebody else who's doing the same type of work or craft that we're doing, doesn't mean that we're not going to be there at some point. If anything, reach out to people who are experts in your field. See if they can take you under their wing. Or there's so many resources online now that you could easily look up and find so much knowledge and information. Networking, spending time with people who are on your level and above, so you continue to grow, so you continue to build that vocabulary. Make connections, have people that are like-minded as you, people that you can trust, that you can call on them and they'll give you advice. So please don't ever think it's too late for you to get started. No matter how old or how big of a mountain it looks like you're gonna have to climb over. If you want to do something, if you want to achieve something, you're gonna do whatever it is possible. But don't let your own head get in the way of that, because we have this ability to listen to that dark voice in our mind when we should be listening to our heart, because that's who we really are. That's our soul talking to us. That's that we call that intuition, as I said, our God speaking to us, whatever it is that you want to call it. That is something that is there for us to help us, to guide us towards that goal that we want to achieve. And we just got to get started. So I hope this was a little bit helpful. My thoughts and suggestions were probably all scattered, but I like to have conversations like I would with somebody who I'm talking to, like a friend. But please bear with me. Public speaking is something that I'm always working on. And although this isn't public speaking, it's still speaking to essentially an audience. So thank you for being patient with me. I feel myself getting more confident and stronger every day. So I'm going to keep going. I'm not just spewing these words for no reason. I'm practicing what I'm preaching, and I'm getting out there every single day to be a better version of myself and to be more helpful every single day. So that's about it, guys. Please just trust in yourself and just know that you can do it. You just got to set your mind and make your mind up to say that I'm going to do this. And I can't wait to see you when you get to the top. And yeah, I'm proud of you for being brave enough to start. Okay, so I think that does it for this video. And if you have any questions, or if you really want to help me out, please like and subscribe this video. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Blessings, everybody.